Good morning, adventurers. Whew, it's a little chilly out here. Got a little winter storm last night. Got some snow action going on. We got about 3 to 4 inches last night, and the wind is blowing, and it's absolutely beautiful out here. Can't wait to get G out here. This is absolutely amazing. But yeah, so we're in the mountains of northern Georgia. I'm doing a little camp hosting. And we're in a beautiful little state park here, above 2,000 feet, of course, and that is why we are getting snowed on like this. Not unexpected, unlike the video that I did down in Texas early last year, where we had kind of the snowpocalypse. Fortunately, we didn't get it as bad back then as a lot of other people did, but we got it pretty good up here, I have to admit. This is a lot of fun. The big thing here is the cold. The snow isn't too big of an issue, but the cold, I think the wind chills are down into the single digits. So we're gonna do a little bit of riding around today. Got a little bit of work to do, but I wanted to experience this and get G out here, maybe do a little sled riding or just playing in the snow. What I wanted to show you on this video is how we do this. A lot of people think we're crazy for wanting to come to the mountains of northern Georgia in the winter to do some camp hosting, but I think it's fun. We have the experience necessary to do something like this, but you need to be prepared, and there's a lot of things to do to be prepared for weather like this when RVing. Goodness, it is. It's frigid out there. It says 29 on the truck right now, but the wind's blowing about 20 to 30 miles an hour, and now I can't talk because my face is frozen. But yeah, we're excited for this. We were prepared for this winter storm. Applied a lot of the same techniques as we did down in Texas early last year. Just a few different things. We're more prepared this time. We're camp hosting in the mountains, so you have to be prepared. Heated hoses, insulation on the windows, electric heaters, the whole 9 yards. We'll go over that today, but just trying to enjoy some of this beautiful winter wonderland out here. Oh, my face! I can't even talk. My face is frozen. So yeah, I gotta go. I have to go collect some garbage bags in this weather. It's going to be a frigid biscuit today. So let's just see what happens, how this day progresses. Now, before I head back inside, I wanted to address a little something that I've seen in some comments on the video from the Texas snowstorm. I get a lot of, oh, that's not a snowstorm, you only got a couple inches. Well, you have to think about it this way. It's all relative. If you live up in New England, 2 to 3 inches is like an everyday occurrence in the winter. If you live in Texas, 2 to 3 inches almost never occurs. So whenever that happens, the infrastructure, the electric grid, you're talking about water pipes, they all fail because they are not prepared for that. And it would have been fine for us if we had electricity and running water the whole time, but fortunately we did not, so we ended up in the predicament that you saw in that video. And yeah, we were much more prepared this time, and the mountains of Georgia, including this state park, are prepared for snowstorms like this. It is not uncommon in the winter because we are above 2,000 feet. I think we sit at about 2,400 feet here, which is a magnet for snow in the winter, so we expected it. Anyways, with that out of the way, let's head back inside and let's see how the girls are doing. Hey, what are you doing today? School. It's your first day of preschool, huh? Are you excited?
Yeah.
Yeah? I need to get some sunlight in here, boy. Let me at least start with this guy here. Whew, sunlight. How are you doing? You staying warm so far? Hey. Will that make you happy? You stay warm under those blankets all day, huh? There you go. All right. Well, you guys stay cozy in here. I'm gonna head out into the cold. My, it's cold out here. Oh my goodness, it's cold. Well, like I was saying, boy, it's kind of echoey in here. I'm in a little box. So like I was saying, I am camp hosting in the mountains of northern Georgia for the next couple months. And it's gonna be, you know, it's work, but it's a lot of fun. You get to interact with some really cool campers, and you get to see the diehards. There are some diehards out here right now. You know, I want to say we have probably 5 different campers here right now, and yeah, they're diehards. You know, these folks in northern Georgia, they know how to do it for sure, and they're not afraid of it either. So let's get rolling here. Let's see if this here golf cart will start on up. Yes, it does. All right, let's go for a little ride. This is gonna be a challenge today. Let's go see what's cooking. So why are we in the bathroom, you ask? Well, as a camp host, that's one of my responsibilities, is cleaning the bathroom here. It's a really nice place. You know, I can't complain about any of the facilities here, and for the most part, they've been kept up pretty well. And so, yeah, this is my responsibility. And we also have a little laundry room next door, which is really great for us. But cleaning bathrooms isn't all that terrible, especially when there's very little traffic. It's winter here, and we're not gonna get a lot of campers in, but the ones that do come in, you wanna make sure they have a nice restroom and shower to come to, even if it's just to warm up for a little bit. So much nicer in here than it is outside. It's not exciting, but we get to clean the bathrooms. All right, so one bathroom down. Oh, sparkly clean, love it. Yeah, that's more like it. It's one bathroom down, one to go, and then we're gonna go grab some trash. I'll bring you guys along. Let's see what this day has to hold. Very interesting day, very interesting. I'm loving it so far. So we're back out here doing some chores, and one of the things that I'm responsible for as a camp host is to make sure to empty the trash bins. And here we have bear-proof trash bins, the ones you kind of grab underneath this little guy here and pull up. We do have bears in the park. I've not seen any yet, but I'm excited that we will. And yeah, just doing a little cleaning up, enjoying the snow. This is a magical day. We really love the snow. It is not very easy to RV in the snow, but it can be rewarding. It can be a lot of fun. I'm gonna get the trash taken care of here, and we'll run it up to the dumpster, and yeah, we'll finish this day up. It's been pretty good. So garbage collection, it's not that big of an issue. It's cold out here, nothing really smells, so it's not that big of an issue, like I said. But what is an issue is we got about an inch of rain last night before it all froze. And so only a few of these are working. Gotta make sure they all work. Rubber mallet. Boom. Where did I see those stuck ones? Was that it? Darn things. That ought to do it. Voila. Beautiful. We got a nice bear-proof system here. It's actually on a trailer because this trailer is hauled to the landfill. We couldn't have just regular dumpsters because of the bear issue here, so we want to make sure everything's locked up real nice. All right.
Oh, you want to come out?
Oh, come on. It's cold out here.
Here, we'll get your jacket. Come on out.
Oh, little pup.
Yeah, we're gonna get Daisy's jacket.
I should get some boots on her. The girl has been inside all morning and just was waiting to get out. Yeah, no, we're not going to take a ride right now in that.
It's snowy though, isn't it?
Yeah, oh yeah. Real snowy, huh? All right, let's go catch up with the girls, see what they're up to. Daisy was just a little too cold. Yeah, I mean, she doesn't have a lot of hair, so not really a winter dog, really. See, it's a lot deeper than I thought it was.
It's a lot deeper.
I'd say, what, 4 or 5 inches?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, look at that snow. Is there snow in your shirt?
Say thanks, Mama. Oh, it's like wet, but not.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's been a while since we've seen some snow.
Especially this much.
Yeah. The forest is so quiet when there's this kind of snow. It dampens all the noise. Whew. I am going to go warm up. And real quick, before I hop inside, I want to show you a couple things. One mistake I did make that it was some oversight on me. Last night we got just a ton of rain. It was pouring, and then the temperatures dropped and it started snowing. And one of the things I forgot to do was to close my gray tank. That is something you have to do. If it's going to get cold, you gotta close your gray tank, because that water will freeze and create kind of like a plug. And you can see, even if I kick the valve, it is frozen solid. So that is definitely something you got to do. I want to show you the setup I have to keep our water from freezing and to keep everything warm. So first things first, we have the heated hose. Not sure if you can feel it. It's actually not too warm, but it's warmer than its surroundings, which is nice. That is a big plus, but that's not the only thing. That is our utility post right there, and the spigot comes up out of the ground. It's kind of awkward, so what you really have to do is you have to insulate the spigot itself. I have a pipe heater in there just to make sure that it does not freeze. It does get chilly up here in the winter. I'm talking, you know, sub-freezing temperatures for multiple days in a row, and we're gonna get that here. So I'm a little bit worried about the gray tank. Hopefully that will, I can kind of resolve that. It's supposed to warm up just a little bit today, so we'll see. And and the key is insulation. You gotta insulate your utilities. I'm going to warm up. It is cold out here. Like I said, the sun is supposed to come out, but it's not out yet, and it's still breezy. Daisy, how you doing in here? Are you warming up? Getting a little warmer? So inside here, it's nice and warm in here. We actually don't keep the thermostat up too much. You can burn through propane in a hurry if you're not careful, and if you don't insulate correctly. So what we have here is this insulation. You can get it at your local hardware store. Usually comes in a big roll. And basically I just cut this to fit the windows. And we have almost all the windows in this camper done up with some of this insulation. That stuff works really, really well to hold in the heat. We've noticed a huge difference in especially propane conservation, but how well the camper holds heat and how often the heater comes on. But that's not the only thing. If you rely on your propane, maybe like what we saw in Texas, the propane supply was not that great, and people were running out of propane very fast because one, there was no electricity, so we were running our generator, and two, the propane delivery trucks couldn't make it out to these places. So one of the things that we made sure to do to improve our situation in the cold was to get a couple electric heaters. If you have electricity and you're paying for the electricity, you might as well use an electric heater. We don't have it plugged in and ready to go yet because it's not that cold out. It hasn't been too awful with the heater going. But that's something we're going to be using here real soon, just to kind of keep this place a little warmer without using up our propane real fast. Because honestly, in this kind of weather, you can go through a tank of propane, a 20-pound tank of propane in a night. And we've seen it before, we've done it before, and you all of a sudden start to get a little panicky because your fuel for heating is depleted so fast. So, you know, definitely the insulation for the windows, that is one of the biggest things you can improve your situation when RVing in the cold. The other thing that's also very helpful is to have a dog. You're just a little furnace. Yeah. She'll snuggle up with us on our bed, and I'm telling you, that dog just emits the heat, and it's super nice to have a dog to curl up with. You dog owners will definitely know the story on that. So there you have it. That is camp hosting in northern Georgia in the middle of winter. Just some beautiful sights out here. Cannot complain. Things I told you about to make your camper kind of winter resistant. It's very difficult to make a camper winter proof, but if you do those things with the insulation and heating your water source and making sure that things stay dry, you will have a ton of fun RVing in the winter. One last little tip I wanted to tell you before I get going is one issue you may find is that in the winter, moisture is your worst enemy in your camper, and condensation builds up so easily. It is just super easy to get some moldy areas. We've had some issues with that in the past, but it hasn't been too bad. So definitely get yourself some damp rid or a dehumidifier, something that is going to help you keep your moisture level down, and you will have success in the winter. It's, like I said, it's just so much fun out here. So I'm gonna leave you with that. It's been a fun day showing you around what my duties are, what we're doing here, just having a good time and interacting with some great people. It's been so much fun so far. So I hope you enjoyed that video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Check out Lisa's blog. You'll get more stories about staying here in the winter than what you see on this channel. And we will see you guys on the next adventure.